Hey everyone, how's it going? Alex Holder with Alex Holder Fitness, and today we're going to be focusing on how to build a bigger chest. Okay, so there's a lot of factors that play into building a large chest. So first of all, we're going to want to understand the way that the chest muscle is built. So there's three main parts of the chest. So you got your upper, your middle, and your lower part of the pec. So most people have a dominant lower pec, and so they try to put their main focus on working up and building up that upper pec. And so what I like to do for this is, if you do have a part that on your chest that feels weak, maybe like the outer part of your chest, the lower part, upper, whatever it is, start off your workout with that. Okay, so if it's like your upper chest, for example, then I would start off with your incline stuff to hit the upper chest before it becomes fatigued. That way you can do more weight and handle it for more reps. So you'll ultimately get a better workout in with those parts of the chest that are lacking. So the next thing is, if you are a person who does you're doing your bench press or whatever, and a lot of times you just do a rep, you just try to get them done as fast as you can. Definitely try to change up your tempo. So basically what your tempo is just how fast you're going. So say we're doing a 2-2-4 tempo. So you're gonna go down for 2, so 1, 2, pause at the bottom for 2, 1, 2, and then back up for 4. So try something like that. Change up your tempo on any of your workouts, maybe just one or maybe all of them, and I promise you'll see a huge difference, soreness wise as well as fatigue wise during the actual workout. And also you'll long term see a lot better chest growth. So another thing, this is a pretty simple thing, but when you're doing an exercise for chest, you want to squeeze your shoulder blades back. So if you're doing barbell bench press, squeeze your shoulder blades back before you go. You don't want them loose like this, because then you run the risk of hurting your shoulder more. And as well, if your shoulder blades aren't squeezed back like this, then you won't get as good of range of motion. Which brings us to our next point, range of motion. So you want to make sure on like your regular bench press, you don't want to necessarily touch your chest, because a lot of times when you bring the barbell down and you touch your chest, you end up bouncing it off your chest, which is, I like to say your chest is a muscle, not a trampoline, so use it like so. So when you're coming down, you want to get about 1 inch to 1.5 inches above your chest, so just barely above your chest before you go back up. You don't want to actually touch, because if you get too low, you can start to hurt your rotator cuffs, which is a terrible thing if you're trying to do any kind of fitness. So range of motion is a big thing. And also I want to talk about when you should do dumbbell exercises versus when you should do barbell exercises. So dumbbell exercises have their positives and they have their negatives, just like barbell exercises have their positives and their negatives. So one of the big positives of a dumbbell exercise is range of motion. So when you're using your dumbbells, you start up top, you bring them down, and then you can get a little bit wider and deeper on the outside. And then when you bring them back up, you can go clear and bring them together, and that'll really get a good squeeze on your chest. You'll get a lot better range of motion, and you'll tear a lot more of your muscle fibers. So that is why dumbbells are good. However, since since it's not combined like a bar, you're using a lot more of your pec to stabilize. So you can't do as much weight for this reason, which is part of the negative of it. A positive of the barbell is you can do more weight, so you are going to get more muscle tears whenever you're doing it with a barbell, just because you can do more weight. However, since the bar's together, once you get to the top, you can't go in unless if you have one of those cool bars where the handles move, but those are pretty rare, seems these days. But yeah, so barbell, once you come to the top, that's all you're going. You're not getting that full range of motion with your chest, so it's a little bit harder to get that full range of motion, which is why I like to throw both into my workout routines. I like to do a 2-to-3 ratio. So meaning I do 2 of my main compound lifts on chest day with dumbbells and then 1 with a barbell. So if I'm doing incline with dumbbells and flat bench press with a barbell, then I'll probably do my decline with dumbbells and then switch it up like that. So yeah guys, biggest thing is that tempo. I can't stress enough. If you start changing up your tempo like that, you'll see crazy results. You know, maybe if you're in a plateau right now with your chest, you can't seem to get the weight to go up any, you can't seem to grow, you know, your chest anymore. Try changing up your tempo, try doing some of those things that I said, and I'll guarantee you, no, I'm joking. And I'd be willing to bet that you'll see some crazy good results. Alright, so now I'm going to walk you through my chest workout for today. We're going to go film that now, and then I'll walk you through it on camera, and then we're going to get some food, and we're out. Alright guys, so first exercise is an incline dumbbell press. Like I said, I like to start off my chest exercises with an upper chest exercise, and then move down on my chest. So first exercise here is an incline dumbbell press. So a couple things on incline dumbbell press. First of all, make sure you pick a weight that you can do slowly and controlled, like I am here in the video. And also, when you come up to the top, try to touch the dumbbells together. That'll help you get that full range of motion and really get that good squeeze at the top. That way you're not just, you know, moving the weight straight up and down. Next we did flat bench press. We did that superset with some cable flies, but first flat bench press. Pretty simple, straightforward. You know, feet on the ground helps to get more leverage when you're pushing through the weight. Also, like I said before, make sure you're not actually touching your chest or bouncing it off your chest. You just want to go to about an inch above your chest and then straight back up. So, yeah. Alright, cable flies. So there's a whole bunch of different angles that you can do. For this superset, I did straight on, so my elbows were parallel with the ground. So I did that angle, and then main focus here is that inner chest. Really get good squeezes in the middle. And then, yeah, slow on the way out. Alright, next we have decline with dumbbells. Like I said, this is my third compound exercise. I did it with dumbbells. So if I were to have done flat dumbbell press instead of flat barbell press, then I would have done the decline with the barbell or the Smith machine. But for today, we're doing it with dumbbells. So the biggest thing here is not to go down too far, just because you already are declined. So if you start going down too far past where you should be, then you'll start to wear on that rotator cuff. So main focus with these is that outer and that lower chest. And then with your dumbbell flies, same thing, really working on that outer lower chest. Here the big thing is you want your bicep and tricep area to be parallel with the ground at the bottom of your rep, and then really focus on that mind muscle connection, on squeezing your chest to move the weight instead of just pulling the weight up. You'll get a lot better squeeze doing that. Alright, last but not least, we did an incline hex press. Some people call this incline close grip dumbbell, but I call it incline hex press. So put the dumbbells together. Your main focus here is to squeeze the dumbbells together while moving them up and down. So you want to keep your elbows in. Don't let them move out. Keep your elbows in and really focus on, again, that mind muscle connection. Really pushing with your chest up through the top to get that good squeeze on that upper. Alright guys, just got done with chest. We're going to go do some HIIT and cardio. I'll go ahead and put the HIIT routine on the screen, and then we're gonna go get some dinner. All right, guys. So for dinner, we got a cup of tuna and 2 cups of rice. So I'm going to show you a way that'll really liven up the food, make it not so dry, much more doable. So get some Conti sauce, salsa. All right, so we'll get some salsa, pour that, a little bit of that on there, and then mix that around, and that's gonna make a big difference. Also just a little bit of salt. It's gonna add some flavor, make it a lot more doable. So go ahead and give it a try. Maybe add ketchup or something like that. The great thing about it is salsa doesn't really have very much. All it has is like 3 or 5 carbs or something, so it's really not that big of a deal. You know, you can track it if you want. Small stuff that really makes it a lot more doable to make it sustainable instead of just a short-term thing that's you're gonna get really tired of. Shut up. So make sure to go ahead and comment in the comment section what all you guys would like to see, maybe some videos that you want to see me make. Also, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, learned anything, and make sure to subscribe. Peace.